Hey guys, how's it going? It's Ollie here from CryptoVest.com. It's the 25th of October today, and we're going to be looking at Binance Coin trading against Bitcoin over one-day candles. Some really big news actually has come through from Binance. Yesterday, the crypto fiat exchange Binance Uganda launched, and this will allow Ugandan citizens to purchase Bitcoin and Ethereum using their native Ugandan shilling currency. So a really big thing to come out of that exchange, and I don't know if it'll have a direct impact on Binance Coin, because obviously they're only able to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum with fiat from what I've gathered from their Medium post, and obviously Binance Coin is very indigenous to their crypto exchange. But I'm sure as people buy more cryptocurrency from Uganda, they'll obviously move across to the crypto exchanges and then maybe interact with Binance Coin there, so indirectly it might have an impact on the price. Looking at the actual price action, the last time we caught up with Binance Coin, I think, was sometime around mid-August here, when the price action was looking to complete the right shoulder of this bearish head and shoulders pattern. And sure enough, it did. After a couple of weeks, we just had this huge sell-off where it practically plummeted straight down. It fell all the way to this lower neckline support here at 140,000 sats, and had candles started to close beneath this level, I think it would have really spelt doom for the asset. But I think traders kind of understood that, and that's why there was such a massive effort to push it back above this neckline and keep it in this sort of safe zone. And then obviously from there the market was able to recover, and bulls were able to keep it off this support for at least a month before we touched back down briefly in September. And so there's been a few key resistances and supports to take a look at. Overall, we've been traveling in this kind of sideways triangle pattern since sort of the end of August, with decreasingly lower highs and increasing lows. And then very recently, we just had this dissecting downtrending resistance play an important role. Kicked in at the start of October, after we sort of failed to break above this resisting pattern of the sort of triangle pattern. And then it just forced us downwards, and you can see on several occasions bulls have tried to push against this downtrending line and have failed on a number of occasions. And now we're actually, with the asset has found itself sort of consolidating against this downtrending resistance and this psychological support, 150,000 sats, which has been propping up the asset since the sort of mid-October. And so now we're looking at this bearish descending triangle pattern, which is looking like it's about to break bearish. So this is what we're looking at here. And as you can see, looking at the momentum indicators, the RSI on one-day candles is looking bearish. We're losing momentum. Looking at the 4-hour RSI, you can see the same story, and over 2 hours, again, same story. We're not seeing any pip back yet. So momentum is decreasing. Obviously, the bears are winning this consolidation right now. We haven't seen any sort of bullish pushback as of yet. And so what we're expecting now is for the asset to continue down after here. We'd like to see it pick up on this uptrending support and potentially carry on inside this general pattern. Obviously, we'll need to break through this downtrending line once that happens. So, and if that doesn't happen, then we may even see the asset consolidate for a second time down at this pinch point here. So obviously meeting the downtrending resistance along this uptrending support, and from here obviously then we'll have to reevaluate and see what the momentum is looking like. But obviously if it fails from here and we fall down, then we'll enter this kind of neckline region again at around 145,000 sats. And if bears are able to keep up their assault and push the asset down even further, then we'll reapproach this danger zone at 140,000 sats. And I think if the asset will fall through here, it's going to really struggle to get back above this. I think this will become a really strong resistance, and it will take an awful lot of effort to break through this. So what we're hoping for is that during this consolidation point, if we hit this level, we're hoping that it'll be able to break through this and then just continue inside this sort of consolidating pattern here, and even maybe break bullish off the back of it. Because for now, I don't really know why it's been traveling sideways, but Binance Coin had this unprecedented gain throughout this year. In fact, let's have a little look. We'll have a little retrospective look. So is this January? Yeah, so like all assets on the market, through January they had huge pumps, and obviously Binance Coin was no different. But unlike the rest of the market, which just pretty much through the rest of the year just unraveled all its gains, Binance Coin was actually able to hold on to quite a good amount of its uptrend. It sort of corrected a brief amount to 86,000 sats, but from there it was just able to like staircase all the way up to an all-time high achieved around mid-June. And then obviously during this sort of recent bearish phase for the rest of the sort of Q3 and Q4, it's still managed to hold true to this support, and it hasn't really lost an awful lot comparative to, you know, like other coins in the top 10, top 20 who have, you know, especially over May, lost an awful lot and then sort of started to pick up a little bit through June and then just crashed even further. So it's traveling sideways like a lot of coins are on the market right now, and so we're just kind of waiting to see what will happen out of this consolidation. So yeah, a really interesting time for actually let's break this up a bit more. So a really interesting time for Binance Coin. Definitely one to watch just to see where this is going to go. What am I doing here? So let me just bring this back. So yeah, an interesting one, bearish in the short term. If we can catch up along the support, I think it will have a good chance of breaking bullish, provided we break through its downtrending resistance. So yeah, drop me a comment section below, guys. Let me know what you think. Please like and subscribe, and check out the full TA on CryptoVest.com. Thank you.